Hey, Joe Pell from Bark, and today we're going to take a look at this headlamp made by Wuben. They sent this to me to try out. I've been working with it for about 3 weeks on and off, and I actually kind of gotten to a point where I really like it quite a bit. So this is just your basic LED light. You got your light right in the middle here, and then you have a little indicator light right here, and this can be left turned on all the time, or you can turn it off so it stays off. I leave it turned on. It really doesn't drain the battery very much at all. I have another flashlight that with this same feature, and I thought it was going to wear the battery out, but it goes for weeks before it actually affects the battery. As you can see, it's going from off to blue, and that's telling us that the battery is between 40 and 90% full. Above 90, it'll stay a solid blue, and below 40, it'll turn red. And then below 15%, I think it starts to pulse again, and you really need to get that sucker charged up. On the side, you have your mode button, and everything that you do with this is controlled through this button right here. I'm used to using a Milwaukee light where you just tap it to go through the light modes. This one, you hold the button down to cycle through the various light modes. So I've gotten used to that now, but it took me a little bit. One big drawback about this lamp is it charges with a micro USB, which I'm sure everybody has a ton of, but I think we're at the point now where on a brand new item, a USB-C would be the thing you would want to see on here. Just the biggest problem with that for me is you have to have it oriented in a certain direction, or to see you just put it in there and you're good to go. On the opposite side of the lamp from the controls, you have your battery case. And this actually comes with a couple extra gaskets. So if you wear your gasket out, you have spares to put in there. And then it just uses your regular 18650. And so if you have extras of these, which is a likely possibility, you could take one along with you and then just quick swap it in there and you're good to go. I guess we're having a thunderstorm. One thing I do like about this lamp is it remembers what your setting was when you turned it off. So when you press the power button to turn it back on, it remembers that setting. You don't have to cycle through everything. And then if you want to change the intensity, you hold that mode button down, and then it'll cycle through the different things. You have a moon setting, which is a really, really dim amount of light. And I forget how long it says it's supposed to go. I ran it for 2 straight days, and it didn't affect the battery at all. So a long time. But that's pretty handy, kind of like a night light in a tent or something like that. And then, of course, you have your low, medium, and high. The high setting is 500 lumens. The medium setting is 400, which is kind of a strange differentiation. The low is, I forgot already, 80. And then the moon is like super low. The lamp also has strobe, SOS functions to it, and you do that by just tapping on the side of this thing a few times. Well, oops. So 2 taps to get to the strobe. Okay, so right now the lamp is on the moon setting. I'm about 8 feet away from where the camera is filming. That's your medium setting, and that's your high. Now, the thing I did notice with this is really more of a kind of a more flood than spotlight, so it kind of gives you a really more for probably in the range of like real close to about 25 feet away, and then past that it lights up pretty good, but you lose a lot of the spot intensity. Alright, here we are on the low setting, which I don't think is going to be visible in the camera. It's very dim at a distance. That is the medium setting. And that inner tube, if it's on camera, there we go. This is the medium setting, and that inner tube over by the weeds over there is about 100 feet away. And this is the high setting, and you get really good range on this thing. I can see all the way across the pond with this. That's a good 300-400 feet, and some ducks maybe you can see over there. All right, let's try the slide down on a random country road. Not sure what setting I'm on right now. I think that's medium. Oops. That's high. I keep forgetting you gotta hold it down to change the. That's moon. That's low. Medium. And high. High is pretty bright. You can see down to the end of that road is probably about 150 feet. We're getting good light. That's going to do it for this quick little rundown on this lamp. Wuben sent this to me to try out and also gave me a discount code that I'll leave down below. If you do use that code, it does throw a little cash back my direction. Anyhow, check out their website. They actually have a bunch of pretty nifty lamps on there. I really like they got one that's $800 and it's like 25,000 lumens. Well, I can't remember what the range on it is, like 8 miles or something ridiculous. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I hope this was the best Wuben headlamp video you see today.